Priyank, do you want to start?
No, we can keep the music going for another 3 minutes and then we'll start at 9:03 or 9:04.
How do I do that? Yes, it is.
Not the Irish. You can put your. This is that obvious and stupid. That called
There's everyone on it, you know?
actually.
आज मारा तेरा शर्मा तेरे में हवर प्यारे आज मारा तेरा शर्मा तेरे में हवर प्यारे तेरे में हवर प्यारे तिरले में हवर प्यारे तेरे में हवर प्यारे तिरले में हवर प्यारे आज मारा तेरा शर्मा तेरे में हवर प्यारे आज मारा तेरा शर्मा तेरे में हवर प्यारे वीर प्रभुनी माया माती भक्ति रंग जमाया रे वीर प्रभुनी माया माती भक्ति रंग जमाया रे चरण कमलनी सेवा पामी भक्ति प्रभु गुण गाया रे चरण कमलनी सेवा पामी भक्ति प्रभु गुण गाया रे आज मारा तेरा शर्मा तेरे में हवर्षा रे आज मारा तेरा शर्मा तेरे में हवर्षा रे
On August 22nd, I told viewers that the road to artificial general intelligence was already bringing massive changes to society and to
Jai Jinendra, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. So today we have our lecture, which is I and Karma. And our lecture is part of the Paryushan speaker series, which YGP is doing along with JAINA. And tonight we have a very accomplished scholar with us. We have Dr. Kirit Gosalia, and he has been involved with various religion-related activities focusing on Jainism. I recently had the opportunity of meeting him personally in Oshawa because he was here in Canada for the Pratishta Mahotsav of one of the temples. And he travels a lot for various Daslakshan Parv, and a lot of temples have had an opportunity of hosting him. So, Dr. Kirit Gosalia, over to you. And please enlighten us on this topic of I am Karma. Thank you.
Didn't work. Huh?
No, it's the Pratika. Oh,
Kirit bhai, you can get started. Do you
Uh,
want to
Yeah, I'm
present?
starting, but I can't make my video larger. 1 second, hold it.
Okay.
Can you make me, I'm co-host right now.
Yeah.
View profile, mute or view.
Kirit bhai, we can see your video properly, huh? In case you're trying to do anything.
At my end, it comes out very small videos. So let me work on something here. View profile, stop video. Okay, as long as you can see me. Okay. Namo Lui Sarvatrikala Varti Aryantanam. Namo Siddhanam. Namo Ayaryanam. Namo Vajjayanam. Namo Lui Savvasavanam. Eso Panchanamukaro. Savva Pava Panasano. Manglalancha Savvesing. Padamam Havai Manglam. Chattari Manglam. Aryanta Manglam. Siddha Manglam. Savu Manglam. Kevri Panatto Damo Manglam. Chattari Loguttama, Aryanta Loguttama, Siddha Loguttama, Sahu Loguttama, Kevri Panatto Dhammo Loguttamo, Chattari Saranam Pavajjami, Aryante Saranam Pavajjami, Siddhe Saranam Pavajjami, Sahu Saranam Pavajjami, Kevri Panattam Dhammam Saranam Pavajjami. Namah Samai Saraya Svanubhutya Chakasate, Chit Sabhavaya Bhavaya Sarva Bhavantarachide. Om Namah Siddhebhyo. Om Namah Siddhebhyo. Om Sri Sudhatmane Namaha. Jai Jinendra. So today is August 25, 2025, Monday, and we are continuing our class on the Paryushan series. YJP, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to be with you. And we have this unique subject of I and Karma. So we will start with that, and I'm pretty sure lots of questions will come. If when the class is going on, if your question, if the host is allowing you, you can unmute and ask the question, and or you can also write in the chat, and I will try to answer those questions as and when they arise in your mind. Okay, all right. Having said that housekeeping thing, we will start with the subject. I'll bring the slide and we'll start from the beginning.
no. Thank you. We're going to slide so we'll follow. Yeah. Yeah, be second.
Somebody has to mute themselves because there's noise coming. Okay. I and Karma. Well, Jainism, as we know, the very first day onwards, in any Pathshala we go, we are being exposed to karma and all those things. All the time we have been exposed with karma, 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 karma. So what is this karma thing and how I am related with karma? That's a plan. We'll try to discuss in the time given to us. Hopefully, we will be able to finish all the things. And if not, you can always talk to me personally. At the end, we will give you the information how to contact me. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's start this one. How many substances in universe? Just to know who I am. To know who I am, I have to know where I am. I'm in the universe. Jain universe, that genuine universe, it says, and there are substances in the universe, and those substances very quickly, anytime, any kind of pathshala you have gone, you have known all these 6 things: soul, matter, medium of motion, medium of race, space and time. These are 6 substances in the universe. So, out of which 4 substances, medium of motion, medium of race, space and time, they are pure by themselves. They are not. Somebody's mute. Admin, can you unmute everybody, please, so it does not disturb everybody, please? So, 6 substances in the universe: soul, matter, medium of motion, medium of race, space and time. So, where am I in this universe? In this all these substances? Well, I'm the soul. So I belong over here. So what happens to these 6 substances? Let's see one more time. I, myself, I'm the soul. Okay? And here is a karma. Karma are the matter particles. And what are the types of karma that we get exposed? Remember, generally we have been exposed with the name of karma as 8 karmas: Gnana Varni karma, Darsana Varni karma, Antray Mohni Ayu Gotra Vedni Nam. But that is not only the thing. That's called Dravya karma, material karma. 8 karmas that we talked about, that we all Jain get exposed in those karma theory, 8 karmas. But there is also something called bhav karma. It's called psychic karma. If you see some typing error, error, please forgive me, because I was trying to make it in big hurry and everything. Anyway, so bhav karma is called psychic karma. Means my rag, dvesh, since morning till evening, since time infinite in the past, that's all I kept on doing. Rag and dvesh, rag and dvesh. When I was in Nigod, I was doing rag and dvesh. When you go 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents, human, hell, the heavenly soul, subhuman, all the time I kept on doing rag and dvesh, rag and dvesh. Remember, Nigod Jeev also is doing rag and dvesh, even though it has only 1 sense and teeny tiniest exposure to knowledge. Anything less than that knowledge, that means it will be non-living. Teeny tiniest knowledge, even with that knowledge also, Nigod Jeev end up performing intense rag and dvesh. So that's called bhav karma. Rag dvesh, if you divide into 4 subgroup, it's called anger, deceit, ego, greed. So either you say rag dvesh, or you just say anger, deceit, ego, greed. It's the same thing. They are called bhav karma. And the third thing is called no karma. Means quasi karma. Means anything of the matter substances beyond karma are called quasi karma. Lots of things I don't see, I'm not able to visualize, but most important thing is physical body is called no karma. So now we have three types of karma: dravya karma, bhav karma, no karma. And there is an amazing amount of separation between those two. These two have relationships since time infinite. They both are neighbor, occupying same space point. Still, soul remains soul, matter remains matter, karma remains karma. They never merge like a railroad track. They are together, but they will never meet each other. Similarly, soul and karma will never meet each other, even though occupying same space point. They will not, soul will not become karma, karma will not become soul. And these are the basic philosophical principles of Jain philosophy. Doesn't make difference. This is Shwetambar, Digambar, Sthanakvasi. It doesn't make difference. This is what it is, basic principles. And this way, Jain principles differ with the other philosophies of the universe. Now, before we further go into the soul and karma relationship, some basic principle needs to be understood. Just now we just said soul and matter remaining to karma, we can just say karma or matter, they both remain in the one space point, but they are independent. They do their own job. In this room, for example, I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights, and all these lights are different color bulbs. And when I put all the lights on, all the bulbs will be having light spread through all the space point of the room. But if I put the red light off, from everywhere red will go away. Everybody else will stay the same. Similarly, soul and karma remaining in same, but they are independent. Similarly, every substance in the universe is independent. So, so basically, this is the first and foremost principle every Jain has to understand. And you are the young professionals. You are asking the questions. These are the facts. Yesterday, one young man, college-going kid, asked me a question. How do you know all this thing is true? Point blank question. And that was true. You have to ask questions.
I know.
Please mute yourself. Okay. So, hello. Yeah. Okay. So every substance in the universe, they are independent. Number one. It's noise coming. It just throws everything. Anyway. No. Okay. Every substance in the universe is independent. Then next thing. Every substance in the universe exists due to self only. Matter exists for the matter, soul exists because of soul, medium of motion exists because of medium motion, and so on and so forth. We are the people in the Western world, we are the people, we believe in science and say, what's a scientific proof? Yes. Science has proven today. Matter was never created. Matter will never be destroyed. Only matter changes the form. Water becomes vapor, becomes snow, becomes water, becomes vapor. H2O remains the same. Similarly, no substance was created or destroyed. They are there forever. If the science has proven that matter was never created, will never be destroyed, at least 2,500 years back, Mahavir said, if not only matter, all the 6 substances, they were never created, never be destroyed. Soul was never created, will never be destroyed. Soul exists because of self only. Matter exists because of matter only. Fourth point principle, no substance can interfere in working of the others. I don't believe that. Well, I exist because I am. I am doing my own work. Nobody can interfere in my work. So these are the principles. And again, of course, if 1, 2, 3, 4 bullets we are talking right now, there could be at least 2, 3 hours of class one can take to explain all these things in deep principles. We have limited time, so most of you understand these principles. Each substance transforms by itself without any interference with the other. The water becomes vapor, becomes snow, becomes water again. It because of water's own characteristics. Nobody makes water gets transformed. You can say there was a cold, and that's why water became ice or snow. So that cold temperature is called instrumental cause. We will see that one later on. Hold on to your thought, and we will talk that one. It's a very important subjects coming up. Last one. Its substance is eternal, at the same time keeps on transforming. This bullet, the last bullet, the other philosophies, other Indian philosophies, they don't understand, and they think you Jains are crazy. Just tell, are you eternal or are you transient? Hindu philosophy will say, soul is eternal, case closed, period. Buddhist philosophy says, soul is transient, case closed, period. But Jain says, each and every substance is eternal, as well as it keeps on transforming by self. For example, I was born 77 years back, and my name was given Kirit. That Kirit was a newborn child, toddler, going to the primary school, high school, college, medical school, practice, retired. Now I'm here. Kirit remained Kirit throughout this 77 year of life. But he keeps on transforming every time. So I remaining constant, but keeps on transforming myself. And that's why other philosophies, they don't understand, and they say, you guys are nuts. Sure, we are nuts. No, this is the principle. Substance is eternal. I, as a soul, is eternal, was never born. It's always there. And it's difficult for you and me to accept that fact, because we are tuned to see everything changing in front of us. When I come to the East Coast, they say, oh, we love our 4 seasons because it keeps on changing and everything. We like the change and everything. Come to Phoenix, we have nothing to change. It's either summer or winter. There's nothing in between. Anyway, so substance is eternal, but it keeps on transforming by itself also. So these are the basic principles, the basic tenets to understand. And of course, there are proofs in the scriptures given, which we can talk and talk and talk and talk forever to prove those things. But right now, let's accept the fact and keep going ahead. And if there is interest is ignited in someone's mind, definitely these subjects can be further explored. Then, who am I? Question comes. Previous slide we saw, and now, who am I? What is karma? What's the relation between the two? That's one is a subject matter for us. So now, almost 20 minutes passed by, and we are just coming to the subject matter right now. Okay, so I'm the soul. First, who am I? I'm the soul. Not only I'm the soul, I'm the eternal soul. Means I was there before, I am right now, I will be there in the future. I will exist because of myself. And I as a soul substance has infinite attributes within. These are so radical principles that a average person will not be able to grab those principles. Infinite means what? Very quickly, I will just go through infinite. Souls are infinite in the universe. Matter particles are infinite times infinite, means second infinite. Time units, lowest time units in the base time unit in Jainism is called samay, and they are third infinite. Infinite times infinite means past, present, and future time units are third infinite. This space, if you just look at it, it's a fourth infinite. And I have attributes within me is fifth infinite. Infinite times 5 times, you can just say that. So this many attributes I have within me. And look here, I have so many properties, so much attributes within me, and I'm asking as a beggar. I wish I can get that. I wish I can get that car. I wish I can get that house. I wish I can get the job. Wait a second. The soul is full of these attributes within. The soul. Every matter particles, they have infinite attributes too. Medium of motion, medium of rest, space and time, every unit, every substance, they have infinite attributes within. But these attributes and soul substance are inert. They don't react. They are there. They are there forever and ever and ever and ever, unchanged. If you go to scuba diving, you're in the middle of the ocean, you see peaceful, quiet vastness of the ocean. I've experienced those things in my heydays doing scuba diving. When you do it, it's absolutely peaceful nature of this ocean. That remains constant. Only when you come on the beach, then the waves are coming and breaking, making noise, lots of noise, all the thing. But soul and attributes are quiet, just like that ocean, in the middle of the ocean when you are in the scuba diving and experiencing that peace. Similarly, soul attributes are inert. They don't interact with anybody. Only changes occurs in the modes, paryay. I'm throwing some more words over here for you to digest. Soul is a substance. Attributes are called gun, and the modes are called paryay. Paryay means changing occurring within me. Kirit as remaining constant throughout, but changes occurring within him from one age to from childhood to the adulthood to the older person to the senior citizen. Changes are occurring. So these paryas are transient, and these are the changes occurring within me. This is my nature. This is me. I. Now, quick poll questions I'm throwing at you. You can just, Priyanka, if you can help me out, because how the poll works. These are questions that you have in front of you. How many substances in the universe? 2 substances, 5, 6, or 7? Priyanka, can you, or Rupali, can you tell me, Rupal, can you tell me how the poll will work right now? One of you can unmute and tell me, please. Hello, Rupali, are you there?
I can help you launch the poll.
Yeah. So if you can launch the poll, please.
Poll is launched.
Okay. So can okay, everybody can answer those things.
Yes. I'm getting a response.
Okay.
The number 6 is having the highest vote so far.
Okay. What's the next one?
The number 6 is 65% with followed by 5, 24%.
And it was 2 or 7?
2 has a 5% and 7 has an 8%.
Okay. Well, you know what? I can say you all are right in your own way. I know what you're thinking. When you're saying only 2 substances, means in the universe, even though there are 6 substances we describe, only 2 universal substances, soul and matter, are important. Rest are inert. So if you want to see from action point of view, there are 2 substances. So those who answer 2 substances in the universe, they are right in their own thinking. If you say 6 substances, which 66%, 2/3 of you said 66%, and the very first slide, we just put the 6 substances in the universe. So you are right that way. But how many people gave it 7 as an answer?
7, 8%.
8%. You know what? These are the, I think, little bit more smart, much more smarter people. Why 7 is right? Because I, as a soul, for me to know you as a human being, you as a soul, this is a matter, this medium motion, medium place, space and time. So I am seeing 6 universal substances, and I am the knower of all the 6 universal substances. They are the object of my knowledge, and I am the knower. So if I consider myself as separate, then there are 7 substances in the universe. This is only certain perspective. Real answer is real substances are 6 in the universe. That's all. So if you're given the answer, I'm pretty sure you're deep thinking about it. That's why you give the answer. That's 5. If you just say some Jain subgroups believe that substances are 5 and time is not a substance. So if somebody wrote down 5, because somewhere in one subgroup of Jainism, they believe that time is there, but time is not a substance. So that's why it's a question in which all answer could be right in its own perspective. All right, that's well done for everybody. That's very good. It was kind of trick questions also, but I'm very happy about that with the outcome. Okay. All right, let's see. Can you take this poll out of that? Okay. 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 Next thing coming is, so I am the soul. We decided I am the soul. Yes. Okay. Then not only I'm soul, I'm the eternal soul, because I persist forever in the past. I'm persisting right now, and I will exist forever in the future. I will not be destroyed. I will not be created. I will not be destroyed. I will not be created. I am eternal. Again, this concept is little difficult for us to digest because we have seen everything transforming right in front of our eyes. But these are the facts that even science, as we say, that matter remains same as matter. It changes the form, cannot be destroyed, cannot be created. So similarly, soul cannot be created, cannot be destroyed. Then soul has infinite attribute, we already saw that part. Soul and attributes are inert, that also we saw it. They do not react. Attributes and soul remains inert. The way in the ocean, in the middle of the ocean, peace, quiet, vastness. Similarly, soul and attributes are inert, vast, and quiet, eternal. Changes that we perceive, they are only modification. Those changes occurring within me is because of me. I, as a soul, has a limited sphere of influence within me. I can't influence anything outside. But I was a doctor. I help everybody out. I cured the patient. That was the one I was believing I was curing somebody. There was a dog walking under the bullock cart, and dog thinks that bullock cart is moving because of me. And then dog keeps on going the left side and bullock cart goes on the right side. Then he realizes that he was under the illusion. Similarly, I'm under the illusion that I was helping somebody, I was hurting somebody. That is not true. My sphere of action is within my modification only. And there is each samay, there is one modification. This new word came samay. Quick explanation of samay. In a blink of an eye, innumerable samay pass by. Innumerable means 10 to the power of 46 and beyond. Somebody can laugh at me when I say this number. Blink of an eye, 10 to the power of 46 and beyond. Even science today, 2-3 months back, I was reading one article that science has said they have come up to 10 to the power of minus 18. But they said it can go up to 10 to the power of minus 46 also. That was a science today telling me. So these are the things. 2500 back. Yes, go ahead.
Kirit bhai, I have one question. Is it okay if I ask now?
Yeah.
So when you say eternal soul and this thing about infinite time,
Mhm.
right? So how can someone imagine this or wrap their head around, like how can you imagine infinite time or eternity?
Because right now, remember, if there's an ant, how much knowledge ant has it? You put sugar, it will get attracted. You put fire, it will go away. That's all it knows, that ant. The fly will know a little bit more. Scorpion will know a little bit more. And I, as a human being, know a lot more than them. Today, practically a newborn comes out with the iPad in his hand or her hand, practically. That kind of knowledge that we have it. So if we have that much knowledge compared to 1 sense, 2 sense, 3 sense, 4 sense animals and plant kingdom, then there has to be some, if you put the exponential, if you extrapolate that curve further, then there is something called Keval Gyan can come, which is 100% knowledge. And that 100% knowledge occurs in a Kevali Bhagwan, 24 Tirthankars are Kevali Bhagwans, then they have this knowledge. There are also ordinary Kevalis are also there. We are talking mainly Tirthankar Bhagwan. So they have it in their knowledge, they have perceived infinity, period. They have not seen any end. If that knowledge is Keval Gyan, complete, pure, everlasting, and if they cannot see beginning, end, or end, that means that's what is true. And within me, my capacity of Sut and Matignan, I have limited Sut and Matignan. On my back, what is it? I can't see it. So that's the limitation of my knowledge. But Keval Gyan is complete knowledge. In complete knowledge, Bhagwan's knowledge has shown it's a infinity from before, infinity in the future. Everything is constant. Right?
Thank you, Kirit bhai.
And there is some notes coming here. Let me see. What should the doctor be thinking that would not be an illusion? Okay. Pooja Gatalia is writing that what should the doctor be thinking that that it's not a illusion? Because yes, I do go at 2 o'clock morning, work with the patient with the acute myocardial infarction. I go and put the stent, balloon stent, angioplasty, everything, and patient's heart attack is prevented. Yes, but that particular patient was supposed to survive that way, and I was simply an instrumental cause. That instrumental cause for definition is coming in the next 2 or 3 slides. So bear with me, that will give a lot more information about that one. That instrumental cause is the most important understanding we have to have it. I can't help anybody. It appears to be perceived help, not necessary. Labharthi, for example, I want to give donation and he is supposed to receive donation. I have the inclination of giving donation, and we both meet with each other. So he receives the money and I donate the money. That's all it is. There is one quick example. I know time is very short, but quick, I'll try to explain what I said about this one. If a poor Brahmin was walking in a desert on the afternoon, extreme heat in the sand, and he has no shoes, no slippers, nothing. And on Shankar and Parvati in the plane are going, and Parvati says, Shankar, what about this, your devotee? He's reciting your name. Do something for him. He's poor. Parvati, it is not in his time to get anything. No, you should give something. So he throws one diamond in his pathway, to the Brahmin's pathway. This poor Brahmin guy is walking and says, oh, suppose I was blind, how would I be walking? And he walks and he passed by the diamond. So Shankar wanted to give, but he was not ready to get it. He didn't get it. So Shankar was instrumental cause, he was principal cause, and that definition will be coming in the next few slides or so, okay? All right. Thank you. Okay, let's continue further. Time is running. So 3 things happens in this mode. Now that we have this modification we talked about, changes we talked about, 3 things happens. Origination, then cessation means destruction, origination, cessation, and constancy. Utpat Vaidrovya. Those are the important word, important basic things one has to understand. A given modification originates, then disintegrates, but the substance, soul substance behind remains constant forever. Origination, cessation occurs in one samay, blink of an eye, innumerable samay, we just saw it. So one samay, origination occurs, and then cessation occurs, but soul substance remains constant. These are the Tattvat Sutra definition, Utpat Vyay Drov Yuktam Sat. I think it's the first chapter. I don't remember the exact stanza number, but that's what it is, right? So, soul, so 6 substances we saw it. Soul reacts, so is a matter react. These 2 guys are creating the problem in the whole universe. Soul and matter has created the big mess in this universe in front of us. I'm the soul, matter. Medium motion, medium rest, space and time, these 4 substances are pure forever. They don't react with anybody. They are absolutely pure. If your child is bringing straight A in the school, parent teachers meeting association, there is nothing much for teacher to talk because the kid is smart. Similar, these guys are pure. Purity does not have much information to talk about, but when these guys are reacting each other, there is lots of interaction occurs and lots of situation occurs in which sometimes we get confused. These 4 substances do not react, they remain pure forever. Let's see the question here. Samantha said that I thought soul is inert. Yes, soul is inert as a substance. Soul is inert as an attribute. But in the soul, when changes are occurring in modification, then they are the changes. For example, same thing. Ocean is an inert, vast, calm, quiet. But on the beach, when you're sitting there, non-stop waves are coming and breaking and making noise and all the things. Similarly, soul as a substance is pure, eternal, stable, unchangeable. So are the attributes. Only changes are occurring in the modification modes. Paryay, every samay change is occurring. For example, I'm angry right now. No. I have a ego right now. I have the rag right now. I have dvesh right now. Changes occurred within me. But behind all those things, I as a soul remains constant. I was an animal. I was a plant. I was a hellish. I was a heavenly soul. I'm human being. Changes occurred within me, my soul. But soul remains soul only, right? That's a question there. All right. Again, this may satisfy you or not because it needs a lot more explanation and it is a lot of things are involved there, okay? All right. So for that thing, please talk to me, write to me, and we can talk further anytime, any day, anytime. Okay. Now, poll number 2. I don't understand. Okay. Poll. Somebody's working on the poll right now. These questions that I put it on.
Yeah. So, we can launch the poll. I
Okay.
think in this one on the top you had not mentioned the question. So, is it that people have to pick these options based on what
These
they
options,
understand,
that's
or
it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
where they are in their journey, right?
Where they are in the journey, they have to decide what it is, Yeah. I have not done polling before, so that's why I'm sorry. I'm not of help. Okay, lots of people are answering right now. I don't understand Jain principle due to the rise of Jnana Varniya karma. I'm angry because of Mohniya karma. I'm suffering due to Vedniya karma. All of the above, none of the above. So I have what I'm seeing over here.
Around 31 people have responded,
Yes.
and around
Still responding right now.
yeah, 56% say all of the above are true, and
Okay.
then 3 to 4 people say I don't understand
Yes, I
Jen
can see
principle.
that. I can see that.
Okay, you
Yeah,
can see, right? Okay,
I'm seeing
perfect.
it. Yeah, okay. So 17% people say none of the above. Okay. And 60% of the people said all of the above. And rest are few percentage here and there. So basically, these are the multiple choice questions. And when I was taking my board exams and everything, I will read all these things so carefully, so fast, so slowly, everything, and I won't make it to the completion of the exam. Over here, when you're given all of the above, none of the above, that means one of them has to be true only, right? So, or 60% said all of the above. And the 17% said none of the above. Remember, very first slide or second slide, what we said is that Jnanavarni karma are matter. Deluding karma are matter. Vedni karma are matter. Matter and soul are separate. Matter cannot do anything to the soul. Soul cannot do anything to the matter. They occupy same space point, but do not. The soul does not leave its soul's innate nature. Matter does not lose its own innate nature. So when I don't understand Zen principles, today is a very difficult class and all these new terms are thrown at us and everything, and we have such a nice thing going on in Paryushan. Why Priyank has to have such a difficult subject and a difficult speaker to speak, and I don't understand all these things because of my Jnana Varni Karma. Beta, there is not your Jnana Varni Karma, it is your own soul has limited knowledge of this subject. That's it. Jnana Varni Karma are simply an instrumental cause. I'm angry because of deluding karma. Deluding karma makes me angry. If that is the case, then I should be angry 24/7 because I have deluding karma with me since time infinite. No, I'm angry because of myself. I decided to be angry. I'm suffering due to Vedni karma. I'm suffering because I have so much affinity for the body. That's why I'm suffering. Vedni karma are non-destructive karma. Aryan Bhagwan has Vedni karma. You mean Aryan Bhagwan is suffering with something? No. So all of the above are false, total false. None of the above is true sentence. And only we have about less than 20% people answered that question because it needs, each sentence, I can assure you, I can take at least 60 minutes of class for all these three things we have taken, or maybe more. Anyway, so it gives a thoughtful things in front of us that something we can do it better for understanding the basic principle. Remember, do you all have GPS now? Do we live without GPS? Yes, I'm old enough to say I have lived without GPS in this country, and it was disaster. But somehow we used to reach to the destination. Anyway, if you know with your GPS today, in your Tesla, you put your destination and it just says, don't take this freeway, but take another freeway. Why? Because that freeway is blocked. If I have knowledge, then I act accordingly. So when I have knowledge about all these things that I don't have, Jnanavarni karma and I, what's the relationship? Deluding karma and I, what's the relationship? Vedniya karma and I, what's the relationship? I have to go deeper and understand. That's why we have the class on top, I think yesterday or day before, I suppose. And if you think about it, the 12 types of tap, 6 external tap, 6 internal tap, and 10th tap is a swadhyay. First tap, the bottom line is it's a upvas. So I did 8 upvas and 12 upvas and 15 upvas and 30 upvas and everything. But that's okay. That's an external thing, external thought. But important thing is internal thought, and swadhyay is a number 10th, and thereafter there is a meditation and absorption totally into the soul. So swadhyay, all this thing needs swadhyay, swadhyay, swadhyay. That's why first and foremost thing is to know. That's why you ask question and all those things. So I'm just going to go next one. I have quite a few things remaining. Somebody can tell me how much time I have it. Please. I mean, it's 5. Actually, according to my clock, it says 5 minutes only.
No,
Yeah,
we can
5
run
minutes.
over a little bit, Kirit bhai. That's fine.
Okay.
If you have
I-
content, let's cover
And
it.
some important slide coming, and I don't want to have you miss that slide. That's why.
Yeah, we'll stay on.
Is the creator entity name any Lord in the universe? Means a Lord can create it. A Lord has created universe. Universe is matter, for example. And Lord is a soul. So can soul create something? No way. According to Jain principles, we said no, there is no create. Plus, universe exists forever. Universe exists forever. So there's nothing like any creation. So there's nothing like any necessity for any Lord. Yeah, but then how strong is your Lord? I did Pratishtha yesterday in this Toronto area, and there is a Parshnath Bhagwan is a Lord. You Jains believe in Lord, and now you are telling me there is no creator Lord? Remember, front of Parshnath Bhagwan, on Mahavishwai Bhagwan, when I go, I say, I don't want anything from you. I want to become like you. These are not ordinary people. They were the kings and princes. And they gave up everything, become naked saint. And they realized their soul and they got absorbed and so Lord cannot do anything. Lord has not created any universe. Can the Lord destroy the universe? If he cannot create, how can he destroy it? Can the Lord do the maintenance of the universe? These are the deities for the Hindu philosophy. And if you end up watching any Desi soap opera on your TV, Desi soap opera, always when this problem occurs, then Anupama will say, "Oh Lord, oh Kana, help me out." Is Kana ready? He has nothing else to do except to sit down and help you out all the time? There is nothing like that. We are under the illusion doing all these crazy things. So Jain principle, only teeny tiny few things we understand, it will tell us there is no creator God, no destroyer God, no maintainer Lord. Only the thing, Mahavir is there, Rishabdev is there, 24 Tirthankars are there. They show me the pathway. They say, listen, we walked on this pathway, we obtained complete liberation, blissful state forever. You want to walk on it? You can get the same. We don't care. That's all it is. So these are the things, very powerful statement telling us, yes, I follow my Lord, but I follow the pathway he has shown. He's not going to help me any other way. Gents, do not subscribe theory for independent Lord creating, maintaining, destroying the universe. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. There's nothing like that. Jain says nothing like that. But we got stuck with the karma. Remember, we had an earlier poll where so many people said karma do something, Gnana Varni karma, because that's why I don't have knowledge. Munya karma, that's why I have this rag and dvesh. Vedni karma, that's why I have suffering. So we got stuck on karma. We got out of this creator, destroyer, all those things. We got stuck with this material karma driving me nuts. That kind of attitude I'm carrying, that is also wrong. That's what. So there is a Zil Doshi says, how did the universe come to be according to Jainism? There must be some reason that soul particles were formed. Miss Doshi, Miss or Mr. It was never created. Whole universe exists forever. Siddhashila exists forever. Siddha Bhagwans were there forever. Muniraj were there forever. Samyak Darshi Jis were there forever. And us, me and you and all of us, Mithyadrashti Jis, are there forever. Nobody has ever created us. Other philosophy says that it just came out of the big fire and some of the sparks came out and that's us. If I was pure, why should I become impure then? No, I am impure since time infinite. This is the base principle we have to accept to understand Jain philosophy. If we accept that one, then life is absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Karma makes me happy or unhappy. That's what all the time. I'm happy, karma. I'm unhappy, karma. Mainly unhappy. When I'm unhappy, karma makes me unhappy. Is this true? No, it's not true. So to answer the following, answer the question that we just talked, we need some more clarification. So this is the thing. I think I may have to pass this slide because there is some important things. I want to go through the slide. Let me just see these questions coming here. Why didn't we all start off as Siddhas? Okay. Aniswari Visaria says, why didn't we all start off as Siddhas? Remember, Siddha Bhagwan existed forever in its own form. Number one, Siddha Bhagwans are infinite right now. And Siddha Bhagwans are infinite, but souls are infinite times infinite. Let me give a quick example. Anishji, you have really raised very good question. In the top of a needle, soil, top of the needle, you take the root vegetable like potato, so teeny tiny piece. There are innumerable bodies, and you know what innumerable bodies means. Each body has infinite living beings. How many infinite living beings in one body? Past, present, future, Siddha Bhagwan combined together are infinite. This one cell has infinite times infinite living beings residing within. That many living beings are in the universe and in the Nigod and all those things combined. So, few were there before and lot more are in the Nigod and everything. It will never, ever, ever, ever happen that this whole universe will be empty and everybody will be Siddha. Because yes, compared to all the Siddha which are infinite, the number present in one cell are infinite times infinite. And so that's why they didn't start all with they are Siddha, they are Aryan, they are Samyak Drashti, they are Mithya Drashti. That's a universe, that's a system. That's all, that's a system. That's what Mahavir has seen in his Keval Gyan. That's what he talked about. That's what Rishabdev has seen in his Keval Gyan. That's what he described about it. And we just have to accept. If you don't accept, they don't care. They say, these are the facts we put in front of you. You don't want to take it, it's up to you. So now, very important slide. So please bear with me a few more minutes. Soul and karma relationship. This is my own creation, and it's really very simple explanation is there. The relationship between these two. This poll, we'll just let it go right now. Soul as a substance has lots of substances. The soul as a substance, attribute and modes. Modes means changing. Soul can have pure modes or impure modes. This modification can be pure or impure. Similarly, impure modes are inclination of attachment, etc. mode. Inclination of attachment, rag and dvesh means anger, deceit, ego, greed type of a state occurring within me is my impure state. Now, on this side, matter is there, and that matter also is substance, attribute, and modes. And in the modes of the matter, impure modes are there, which are reacting with me. I think my slide is not seen over here, and I can't advance, but over. Sorry. Yeah, okay. These two guys, my impure modes and karma modes, they react with each other, and that's called principal cause auxiliary cause relation. This is the heart of the topic that was I wanted to convey message to you. Principal cause, auxiliary cause. Somebody is looking for a job and somebody wants to have a worker. They both come back together. Oh, my boss is very good. He offered me job. No, you are supposed to get job by your own qualification, and somebody came as an instrumental cause as a so-called boss. So those are the things. And then further explain, here is a soul. This is innate state of the soul. For example, what's an innate state? If I give you, Anishji, if I give you 2 bowls of sugar, 2 bowls of edible white powder, and I tell you what are these things, what will you do? You just I'll taste it. If it's sweet, that means sugar. If it's salty, taste is salt. Salt or sugar never leave their innate state. The sugar will be sweet no matter what part of the world it is, or when was it in the past, when will it be in the future, it will always be sweet. That's the innate state of the sugar. Innate state of the salt is salty taste. Soul's innate state is to know, to know, to know. That's all soul does is knowing, knowing, knowing. Instead, soul ends up doing altered state of rag and dvesh, anger, deceit, ego, greed, likes, dislike, etc. There's a question coming here. If karma cannot make us happy and unhappy, then what's the impact of bad karma in our lives? That's coming, this thing is coming. Ekta, that their answer is coming right now. Altered state I created. Remember, I was supposed to have, I was supposed to be in my innate state, just like sugar has sweetness, salt has salty taste, soul has a knowing state. Instead, I'm very wise guy, so I end up doing altered state. Rag and dvesh, likes and dislike, anger, deceit, ego, greed, etc. And while I'm doing this, independently while I'm doing this state, then there is an old karma in fruition independently coming there, and these two guests, they have relationship of principal cause, auxiliary cause relationship. Principal cause, auxiliary cause means I did my altered state by myself, and at that time, these guys were simple, innocent bystander. Karma Paryushan was innocent bystander, didn't do anything. It just simply was present. And once this reaction is over in one samay, these guys, they dissipate. So-called Nijara, which is not Nijara, I'll tell you why it's not Nijara. It's called, they just get, they get dissociated from the soul. While this thing is happening, at the same time, there are certain karma particle in the universe. They are saying, I want to generic karma particles. They are to be turned into actual karma particle of Gnana Varnya, Dasna Varnya, Antray, Monia, Ayu, Gotra, Vedni, and Nam karma. So, they are looking for some place where there is rag and dvesh, and this rag and dvesh is provided by this altered state. So again, here is a principal cause, auxiliary cause relationship. In this reaction, in this first reaction, this guy was principal cause. This guy was innocent bystander. In this reaction, this guy is a principal cause, new karma bondage. And altered state is an innocent bystander. It happens in one samay, and once a new karma gets bonded, it gets bonded to the karma, goes into the dormant state, and then matures, and this kind of circle continues forever and ever and ever within me. So these guys are innocent for altered state. Old karma is a innocent bystander. New karma bondage, altered state is an innocent bystander. This one has done primary activity. This one has done primary activity. All this circle keeps on going round and round and round forever. That's why I'm in transmigrating. I think I became altered state because of this guy. No, I become altered state because of me. I was in the wrong pathway since time infinite right now. That's why I'm in the altered state. This is my misunderstanding, biggest misunderstanding. Quickly going through that one. This circle keeps on going forever and ever and ever. My transmigration continues. Old karma gets shed off. New karma gets bondage. Again, the cycle continues. My transmigration continues from one life to second to third to fourth to fifth. I want to remove this guy, this whole picture. I want to break this cycle. Three actors: soul, old karma, new karma. Karma are the non-living, they don't have brain. Brain only this guy has. Brain means knowledge, only this guy has it. So this guy has a knowledge. What can he do to break this circle? Let's see, what can it be? So Pap, Punya, Ashrav, Bandh means all this time when I do Punya, Pap, Ashrav, Bandh, means when I say nine tattva, Jeev, Ajeev, Pap, Punya, Ashrav, Bandh, four tattva occurs because of me going in the altered state. I am creating this situation. I'm in the wrong transmigratory cycle forever. So, to break that cycle, what can I do? I decided not to go in altered state. I decided to go in my innate state, just like that sugar, just like that salt. If I do this, if I don't go to altered state, then karma fruition, they come, but they dissipate because I'm not in altered state. I'm not in altered state, so no karma gets bonded. Whole circle breaks down. There is no support. The tree has no nourishment from the roots. This root is gone. And so this state is called somewhere Nijra Moksha. In the previous slide, we saw Pap, Punya, Astra, Bandh. Here we are saying somewhere Nijra Moksha. Because of Jeev, Pudgal reactions. So you have the nine tattva, and only the reason I am the problem. When I am the problem, I am the solution. In the previous slide, I am the problem. And here in this slide, I am the solution. So if I take home message, I have to do my own homework. Don't worry about karma and everything. They will dissipate by themselves if I go in my innate state. This is the crux of I and karma right now. I think this is my last slide, if I'm not mistaken. There's more things coming over here, but it's okay. I can just, if you do, give me 1 more minute, please. This will explain to you a lot more things about. This simple experiment teaches us so many things. What it shows over here, that this is the bolt, is a soul substance. When it gets electrified, electromagnetic field is given, which is rag and dvesh, forever within me. So this becomes charged particle. So the pins were sitting doing nothing, minding their own business, and this electromagnetic bolt attracted them. So when I'm the rag dvesh, full of rag dvesh, I attract the karma to myself, not that karma is doing anything to me. There is a great saying coming that कर्म बिचारे कौन भूल मेरी अधिकाई अग्नि सहे घनघात लोह की संगति पाई. I don't have time to explain all these things. Those who want to explanation, they can talk to me later on. But this is what it. I am the problem, and so I am attracting karma, this pins, and because of me only. So that's what my problem is there over here. Let's see, anything else is coming. So far, that's the end of it. If there's any question, I can take it and we can just talk more about it. A few more minutes, in a minute or two, whatever time we have it, Yes, I have covered lots of things right now, and I know lots of questions are there, and that's very good. If you have questions in your mind, if at least I have touched your fancy with the questions in your mind, this is worth for all of us to spend the 1 hour today. Yes, go ahead, please.
I think one question which we have is, how do we understand the concept of no start and no end? I believe it's very, very like elaborate. I don't know, Kirit, you want to take it or not? Because we are at 10:18.
No, yeah, remember, Kevali Bhagwan also in his complete knowledge, omniscient knowledge, Keval Gyan, cannot perceive beginning, cannot perceive end. It says infinite. If Keval Gyan, which is complete knowledge, says that everything is infinite, then with my Mati and Sutta Gnan, Keval Gnan is like a full sun without the cloud in the sky, and Mati and Sutta Gnan is like a little lamp. Only in the darkness that lamp gives the light, but during daylight that lamp is useless. Similarly, that Keval Gyan has given that concept to us. So whole philosophy rests on this one. If we accept that, that's only the way it can explain whole Jain philosophy. And when we understand, when we digest, we go further deep into it, and then realize I am the reason, I am the problem. I went to innate state by myself, and I can get out of all this problem because I have created myself all this problem. If I can think that way, then life becomes beautiful living in the Western world. I work very high pressure job. You all are doing the same job. My job only was that, if something goes wrong a little bit here and there, patient dies. That's it. So patient was that close to die with that with their stent and everything you're putting in the patient and just obstruct the coronary flow. Even with those kind of things, it kept me cool, it kept me online. I never worried about my job. I never worried what will happen to patient. Will he die or will I do wrong? No, nothing. Because I had faith in my philosophy, So that philosophy helped me out. And so this my personal experience also proves whatever I have learned and I have experienced that. Any more
Okay.
questions? Yeah.
No, I was just saying maybe we can wrap it up. We still have around more than 40 participants, Kirit, which is like really like we haven't seen that much people stay till 10:30. So thank you so much. It was a great session. And I don't know if Priyanka, you want to add something to that, right?
Yeah, no, I think one thing I'll mention is that I'm really glad, Kirit, that we decided to do this and get you. And I'm sure that a lot of us would really be interested in having more such sessions. It's good that it started with pollution, but I think the way that you are presenting these things and talking about all of this, right, it definitely resonates with how some of us want to understand Jain philosophy deeper. So I'm really glad, and I will keep in touch to set up more such sessions.
Yeah, because I tried to just shovel through your throat so many principles so fast, so quick, and actually, I have actually not touched my subject at all. It just kind of prelude. So if there's interest in the future and all the thing, we can go easily, slowly, gradually, and because if there is interest, and yeah, you guys have interest, you are young professional, you have made your life, but then you just say, I can do something better in my life. And these Jain principles, believe me, it will give you solace in your mind so much, it's beyond explanation. And I'm telling all this thing with personal experiences too.
Amazing. And that's also the reason why we wanted to get speakers like yourself who have accomplished professional life already, because I think you also and hence you're also explaining it in a way that we can now like relate to it and then get on to our own journey of understanding it, etc. Because, like you said, we all feel that we have the materialistic world figured out more or less, and we know where we will be. But the spiritual side, uh, we can't really connect with what's out there right now in different languages, etc. So it's good that you're able to translate everything for us in English and explain it in this visual format through the presentation, etc. So yeah, thanks a lot once again for doing it.
Thanks for
Uh,
inviting me, and I'm glad to be in this Paryushan series. Thank you. And you can anybody has any questions, you can share my number with them, and they can talk to me anytime. I have tons and tons of I have close to more than 3,000 recorded hours of classes on Zoom videos and everything, different language, different subjects. I can share with them everything that they need. Lots and lots of tons and thousands of slides and all kind of things. So please feel free to take it anytime, anything. Okay. All right. Jai Jinendra, so we'll do the closing. Javan ke gyan se suje lokalo, to vani mastaka namo sada deto ho to. Jai Jinendra, everybody. Have a great Paryushan and continue your sadhana and swadhyay and everything. And also Daslakshan is round the corner. Continue doing that. Paryushan is a stepping stone, and then it will just take you to the next level of spirituality. Thank you very much for Priya for all arranging all these things. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Jai
much.
Jinendra.
Yeah, I'm